What's going on, my dudes? Onestep here, and yes, as you can see, I have finally completed all of the combo trials for Conan in Mortal Kombat 1. A lot of you guys in my streams the other day were like, yo, how did you do these challenges? Some are very hard. Today, I'm going to go over all the challenges with you and explain my thought process out loud on how to complete these challenges a lot easier and just give you my personal tips along the way. As we do so, go ahead and pause your screen right here because this is going to be the universal language that we're using so that anybody who's watching knows what I'm talking about. Subscribe here for more Mortal Kombat content, and let's talk about and go over Conan's combo trials. All right, so first and foremost, we're gonna start off easy. It's just 2-2 back forward 4. I don't know what real tips to give there. It's just a simple combo string into a special. So I think we're free to move past that one, hopefully. Now for this one, I want you to hold back 2 all the way, and then just jump and then 2-2-2 in the air. Again, nothing real crazy there. You just got to make sure you hold back 2. Holding it back 2 all the way just is easier and better because they pop up in the air a lot higher than just holding it back 2 a little bit. So hold it back all the way, and that combo trial is a breeze. Now, as we get into these more, strings into specials, what I like to do, if you haven't watched my combo trial explanation videos before, what I like to do and how I explain it the best is we break it up into pieces, and then we put those pieces together to complete the full combo. For an example here, let's just do the first one. Let's just do the 4-3-3-4, and then, okay, so it puts our opponent in the air. It wants us to jump and do 1-2-3 in the air, and then after doing 1-2-3, it wants us to do down forward 2-1. And for those that don't know, down forward 2 looks like this. If you do press 1 right after that, you'll slam them back down. So I want you to do that right after bouncing them with 1-2-3 in the air. So let's just do the first 2. 4-3-3-4, jump up, 1-2-3. Okay, we can do that. So all we really got to do there is just end it off with down forward 2, then press 1. You want to make sure you're comfortable with these separate pieces before trying to do the full thing. A lot of times people will see a giant combo and go, oh my gosh, that is so much, I can't do it. But if you break it up and then slowly piece it together, it becomes a lot easier. So 4-3-3-4, jump up, 1-2-3, down forward 2, then 1. Only tip I have with that one is the down forward 2 seems to be relatively instant, meaning you're not really waiting to do the down forward 2 input. You're literally going 1-2-3. You're not missing a heartbeat. You're just going 1-2-3, down 4-2-1. All right, next up, we're gonna be jumping in with a 4, which just bounce our opponent, immediately pressing 4 into doing a down back 2 enhanced. We'll bounce our opponent again. We land, do the 4-2 grab combo. So again, these are all separate pieces. Now we just gotta piece them together. So let's just do it. Let's just do the first 2 moves, 4 and then 4. Now there, I find it a lot easier to do the 4 than dash 4. You can do a standing 4, but you're gonna find you hit that standing 4 a lot more consistently if you dash first. So jump 4, dash 4. Okay, so now let's just add the down back 2 enhanced and go from there. Jump 4. Okay, so then before they drop right there, we just gotta do 4-2 grab. Okay, let's try the whole thing. Okay, so we see our opponent dropped too early, which means we have to hit that faster. Let's try it faster. Yep, so I thought you might want to let the opponent drop a little bit, and the answer is no. You want to hit 4-2 grab pretty much instantly. So this is an anti-air combo. So as they jump, you're doing down back 2 for the anti-air. Pretty fast, 1, and then down back 2 again. So this is a really good showcase of how to do a good anti-air combo with Conan, or just what you can do with using down back 2 as an anti-air. Let's do down back 2, 1 down back 2, and then okay, so we got that far. So let's just add the 3-2 at the end and see how that looks. And 1, oh, so we gotta wait. Okay, so hit that in the air, wait, 1 down back 2, 3-2. Okay, and then just end it off with back forward 4. Okay, so wait, there we go, and back forward 2. Okay, so the only thing that tripped me up right there was hitting that 1 after your anti-aerial down back 2. If you do it too fast, you're gonna miss. So I'll show you. If you try and do it too fast, 1, you're gonna miss that. You gotta wait a brief moment. So that timing takes a second. Oh, and then if you do it too late, you're gonna miss the second down back 2. So 1 down back 2, 3-2 back 4. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? So the only really hard part is waiting those brief moments before doing 1 and then going into your second down back 2. Stuff like that can trip up some players, but again, it's just taking those pieces and doing them literally one step at a time and then just putting those pieces together as you get them. So here we go using cameos. So for those who do not know, Conan's 1-1-2, you can't combo after that. You can't be doing specials or whatever. However, you can use cameos, Movado, Sonya, and in this case, Scorpion. So we got the Scorpion's Fire Breath up cameo, which will then pop up our opponent back towards us, giving us time to hold back 2. Now in this combo, you don't have enough time to hold back 2 the entire time. You're holding it back about half, allowing you to jump 2, landing back 1-2-2. So again, first tip with this one, you're not holding back 2 the entire way, just about halfway, giving you enough time to jump 2, land, finish it off. So that's the first thing. But now let's do just the first 2 things, right? 1-1-2, and then up cameo. There we go. Now the up cameo there, that can be hard to time. I find it easiest and most consistent to do 1-1-2, wait, up cameo. You have a good enough window where up cameo will hit your opponent almost no matter how fast you do the 1-1-2 up cameo. Wait just a half second or so. The 1-1-2 up cameo, there we go. And while they're being floated in the air, we hold our back 2. So let's just get to there. 1-1-2 up cameo, back 2, jump. Okay, so you don't have a ton of time with the Scorpion's Fire Breath. You hold your back 2, yes. But again, you got to hold it, I would say, about halfway or so, giving you that time to jump and press 2. So let's just try to get that part down, right? 1-1-2, up cameo, hold back 2. And if we do it too late or we don't hold enough, we're gonna miss like that. So that's I think that right there is the hardest timing part of this combo, is finding that sweet spot after the cameo Fire Breath to hold your back 2 just enough to be able to jump and press 2 in the air. Let's get that down. See, we were too late there, we missed it. Oh my, okay, so that does, like, you do have to hold that back 2 enough to pop them up in the air high enough that you can jump and press 2 and land with enough time with them still falling to then hit the back 1-2-2. Now this one might seem like a lot going on to begin with, but again, just break it up, right? We got 3-2 forward cameo. So we got the overhead stun-like move. From there, we're gonna jump and hit 4, which is a bouncing move. We're gonna just do that twice. We're gonna do that double, because then we're gonna double the back 1-2. Now for those who don't know, back 1-2 while on the ground is a standing combo, but if they're in the air, if they're juggled, back 1-2 will bounce them. So you do that twice. So you bounce with jumping 4, bounce with jumping 4, bounce with back 1-2, bounce with back 1-2, and then end it off with a down forward 2-1. Okay, so let's just do the jumping 4s and see how that feels. 1-2 forward cameo, jump 4, 4. Okay, so yeah, we can just jump, bounce them. As we land, do back 1-2. Now, as you see there, back 1-2 is 3 hits. Back 1-2, 3 hits. So you're not completing the back 1-2-2 combo. You're just doing the back 1-2 to keep the bounce going, to allow you to do it twice in a row. Again, not finishing it, because then you're going to end it with a down forward 2-1. Now this last part right here, the back 1-2 into the down forward 2-1, we're going to do that as one full sequence. So you're not going to wait a moment to then do the special. You're just going to do back 1-2, down forward 2. As you see right there, the down forward 2, this upwards uppercut will interrupt our swings right there. We're not going to finish those. We're going to go back 1-2, down forward 2-1. And so you might see the animation interrupted, but that's because you're doing the down forward 2-1, and that means you're doing it correctly. You can do both those swings 1-2 and then do down forward 2. You just got to wait a brief moment, but you can do that as well. That can look like this. But if you do it early, it still counts. You won't. That doesn't mean you did it wrong. It just means you did it a little bit early, and that's also okay. So let's do all of that together, except the last special, and then see how that feels. Cameo, jump, back 1-2, back 1-2. Okay, so we can see that the bounces are they're good enough bounces that we can continue to do these strings, and it does connect. So now let's just end it off with a special, and we'll have completed it. Jump 4, 4, back 1-2, back 1-2. Okay, so we did it early, but again, lesson completed. Now if you wanted to do all the swings of your back 1-2 string, here's how it might look. So there we go. We did both those full strings, both the swings, then our special at the very end. And that does do, of course, one more hit, so you get a bit more damage. But again, if you did the down forward 2 into the 1 early during the combo string, it still recognizes it and does it before the second swing, and you're totally fine. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is the combo string that throws up a ton of people, if not everybody. Like, I struggled a little bit with this one too, so let me explain it. Give me your attention and let me do my best to explain what's going on and how to do it, because there's a couple tips here that really help me out. So the first part here, we're doing forward 3-3. Okay, so this is that's kind of a stun move at the end, because I say that because that allows you to do your special back forward 3. Now you're not going to complete that, you're actually going to hold X, you're going to hold 3. So back forward 3, you can hold it and charge, and while you're like charging, you can just press down and block, or down R1, and in doing so you like cancel it, right? So that cancel will allow you to go into 2-2 right there, and that part, the 4-3-3 stun into your run cancel into 2-2, that part is probably the hardest part of this entire thing. So let's do that in a minute. Let's make sure we can do the last portions first, that way we feel confident once we can do the cancel that we can do the rest. Now the next part you need to know, as you do the 2-2, you're gonna go into down forward 1 enhance, and you might think, okay, well, that right there is an ender. How are we doing forward 3-3-4 after that? Well, funny enough, the down forward 1 enhanced special, this allows you to cancel essentially using an extra bar into strings like you see here, the 4-3-3-4. So while you're swinging the sword, you can just do the inputs for 4-3-3-4 and you will do it. So we canceled it, use an extra bar. So that kind of concept does use 2 bars because you're enhancing the move and then canceling into a string. But that's how that part works. Let's just do those 3 things together, right? There's the cancel. So we can do all of that. Now that throws me in the air. We do 2-2. And then that will restand them. We do forward cameo. It wants us to jump, forward slam them because that'll bounce them, and then we have to dash again because you're gonna 4-4 into the fatal blow. Now we've done this jumping 4-4 before, so as we're on combo number 8, we've done that kind of concept again earlier in the other combo trials. So that last portion shouldn't be new to you, right? Dash and then the fatal blow. So let's make sure we can do that, right? So we can end the combo string. Yeah, we can do that. Now that we know the last part, let's make sure we can do the middle part, and then we'll work on the first part. All right, let's do it all together. So right there, you have to wait a brief moment as they're falling to hit your 2-2. Because if you do it too early, you're gonna miss it. And here's how missing it might look. You can just miss it. You gotta wait. So there is timing involved in all of this, of course, and waiting that brief moment to hit that second 2-2 to restand them into cameo. You gotta wait a brief moment. Let's wait and see how it works. Wait, 2-2, restand, cameo. So let's do the cameo part now too. Wait, 2-2, forward cameo. Oh, we did too early again, so we missed it. All right, cancel that. Wait for it, 2-2, forward cameo, jump, 4. Oh, so you gotta like hit that 4 a little earlier because they're just gonna fall to the ground too fast. All right, man, okay, cancel that, do the string, wait, 2-2, forward cameo, jump, 4. We were too late on the last 4, but we are connecting more and more as we go along. So now we just got to get it all together. See that micro dash into the other 4? Okay, so I feel pretty confident that as of right now, we got all of that down. Let's work on the first part. Forward 3-3, back forward 1, hold it. Okay, so if you do that dash after a string, he won't run. You get out of that by holding down R1 and then going into 2-2. That is tight, that is fast. But also it's not as fast as you think it needs to be. You do have what feels like a very small breather moment to, hold that pose cancel, with down R1 into 2-2. They're stunned for that long that it will connect. So don't think about it as doing it as fast as possible. You more or less want to be precise as possible. Hold it down R1, 2, 2. That part, that is the hardest part to get down because you think you need to do it, you know, so fast. You feel like you have to go forward, 3, 3, back 4, 3, hold it down on 1, 2, 2. And you know, if you're fast enough and you're good enough, for sure. But I'm telling you that you don't need to be super sonic fast. You can just do 4, 3, 3 casually, hold 3, down on 1, 2, 2. Now, as you saw there, we were a bit slower than we needed to be, so it doesn't actually connect. So to say that you have all the time in the world would be a lie. You do have to be a little fast. But my first mistake when I was doing this was trying to do it as fast as possible, and I was like messing it up a lot. What you want to do is get used to the first holding and then learn to cancel. So do 4, 3, 3, back 4, 3, and hold the 3. Do that. Once you can do this, doing down R1 is just fine. Just do that even slow, right? 4, 3, 3, hold it. Down R1. Okay, so we have the feelings, we have the muscle memory to hold the 3, down R1 to cancel. So let's just do it again, right? Hold it, down R1, and while they're still stunned, like they're like, oh no, then you can go in for the 2, 2. Let's just do it one more time to make sure we're comfortable, right? Hold it, down R1. Oh, if we don't do it, if we let go of the 3 before doing the down R1, you will swing like that, and of course that's not what you want to do. You have to hold the 3, down R1. Basically what you want to do is you want to visually, as the player, you want to visually see Conan enter that state and then down R1. Because if you like, that's like the biggest cue for me that I can do down R1 is that he goes into that pose, which is the holding 3. Down R, there we go. I was too slow on that one. Hold it, down R1, 2, 2. Once you see the combo connect in your peripheral, know that it's safe to go into 2, 2 and then down 4 to 1. And that part, this rest of the part should be easy because that's the part that you want to practice and master of this combo before even attempting to do the first, you know, 2 or 3 things. Because as you saw, we were doing this, right? We were doing this before to make sure we could do it. There's the cameo, jump. Okay, so we can do the rest. It's just that first part that we want to make sure it connects before wasting our time and going forward with the rest of the combo. Hold it, down 2, 2, there we go. Cancel that as we know how to do now. Jump. And then the fatal blow, there we go. That missed? All right, I guess I gotta be faster. Cancel that as we know how to do now. This has got to connect, right? Oh, thank the Lord. Yes, without a doubt, that one is probably the hardest combo trial of his. And again, you just want to break it up. Don't worry about the cancel yet. Master the rest of it, the 2, 2, and the enhance, and the cancel string, into the 2, 2, cameo, jump 4, micro dash forward to do the 4, and then the fatal blow. And then worry about the 4, 3, 3, back 4, 3, hold down, cancel into 2, 2. That part, that can take a minute. Now, the biggest tip I have for you is honestly just patience and really using your visual cues to know when you can go into the 2, 2. Hold it, cancel 2, 2. I see him go into the pose, I cancel, I see him exit the pose, and that all happens in like less than a second, right? You gotta be playing reactive, and that can be hard when you want to do it just so fast. Now, this last one, of course, we're using shujinko, but again, we want to just piece it all together. Let's just do it all. 4, 2, 1, and then forward cameo, down, okay, down back cameo, swing him back to us. Okay, so we can just do that. That part's easy, right? Forward cameo, down back cameo, 4, 3, 3, 4. Oh, okay, so he's gonna hit him back to us, allowing us to do the 4, 3, 3, 4. Then they're gonna fall down. We can do the back 1, 2. They're gonna bounce, and then we'll back cameo and then up cameo. Oh, so let's do the biggest tip here I have, by the way, is with shujinko is you have to wait for the punch to connect before inputting the down back cameo. Because if you do too fast, you're just gonna do the you're just gonna get that, or you're just gonna do the punch. Like, you gotta wait. This is very precise, like forward cameo, see the punch, down back cameo. Inputs can be a bit odd on shujinko if you're not used to him. 4, 2, 1, forward cameo, see it, down back cameo, 4, 3, 3, 4. They're gonna pop up, back 1, 2, bounce, back cameo. So with that, you don't want to wait. You don't want to like do back 1, 2, wait, back cameo. You want to do back 1, 2, back cameo. That's what you want to do. It has the spacing there in the strings, but there is no actual timing for the spacing. Rather, you're just doing back 1-2 back cameo. Like you're inputting it that fast. 4-3-3-4, wait, back 1-2 back cameo, up cameo. So that is all very sequential. You're just doing all in a row. You're not waiting to do back cameo. You're not waiting to do up cameo. You're just doing back 1-2 back cameo, up cameo. Make sure we can do it. Wait, back 1-2 back cameo, up cameo. Now, same thing on that back cameo, up cameo. You do have to wait a second on the second cameo part, because shujinko, for some reason, whenever you do forward cameo or back cameo, you have to hit it and then do the second part. If you do a combo string, back cameo, up cameo, you're just gonna get the back cameo. Like the back 1-2 back cameo, that can be all in one sequence. Then you gotta wait a brief moment before you do the up cameo part. So let's do all of that together, right? So let's go back 1-2 back cameo, up cameo. As soon as I see the kick connect, I'm doing up cameo. Same goes for the first part, you know, 4-2-1, forward cameo, down back cameo. I'm waiting for the punch to connect before I input down back cameo. Let's do the first half again. Okay, from there, we've got to do the last half that we just did. Put these two pieces together, and we got the combo. Wait. There we go. Conan's combo trials can seem a bit daunting at first, especially combo number 8. The run cancel, a lot of players aren't going to be used to. They're not going to understand, because a lot of people honestly just don't use run cancels like that, especially in combos. But I think, you know, practicing it like that in a tutorial format like this really helps you kind of grasp how it works, what's meant for, and really helps you, you know, understand it and maybe even want to use it in your own gameplay. But in the beginning, yes, it can be hard to get down. Let me know down below if you're enjoying Conan. Is he your main character? Do you like him? Do you hate him? Let me know your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed this video for entertainment or it helped you out, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe here for more content. Turn that bell on so you don't miss a thing. Click it one step at a time and go ahead and click into these videos next for more Mortal Kombat news, guides, reactions, and more.